Hello Goobers, I think I might be live now. No. Okay, so I am live, but I accidentally overloaded my CPU within the first few seconds, and right now the stream is using 50% of my entire system to do this. But hopefully it looks better, and maybe the game will also run well. That'd be a nice bonus. Anyway, what I do last time, I finished all my stuff. I remember that. I did all of the quests. I got the new companion. Hannah told me that I walked past a little robot companion when I was going through these. Let's see how the stream's going. So I might need to change a few settings here to get this to run properly. Because it's very smooth for me. Oopsie daisies. Gotta remember to press play on that. I see. It's stuttering a fair bit. Okay, give me a second. In theory, that might run well.
Captain Hawthorne used to be more dashing.
That's not very nice to say. Are we running well? We running well? This is a big experimentation period at the start, and I do want to get to that robot soon. Hey, maybe we'll even get a better quality stream than we did before. I doubt it, but there is a slim chance. I'll have to think on it, I think. It'll be something we work on over time. Interesting. There's a lot of background there's a lot of background noise right now, but that'll be okay. I'm just going to bump up the settings once and then we'll get started properly. Okay, so while it may not necessarily be as the highest quality, I'm learning. I'm learning here. Let's have a little look at the max quality preview. Oh, there's the little robot guy I was told to fix. I'm gonna run down this hallway. And now we wait. I'm gonna call that good enough. There's no point messing around for too long with this, and the overloading. The stream isn't overloading. So let's go talk to the little robot guy. Where are you, little robot man? Whoop. Whoop. Okay, there's no response for it. At least I can ask Ada about it. That'll be a new mini quest to do. Also want to have a little look around the world before I move on with the main story. I don't want to leave all that stuff behind immediately. This will be a new quest, I think. Yeah.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Know anything about the auto-mechanical gathering dust in the janitor's closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it. But I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Oh, real as flip. Awesome.
Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so can we interact with it again? Or I assume I'll need to read about what they were going to do, but I want to see if the little guy's done anything. No. Little guy does not care. Not a care in the world. That's what it'd be. Search term Sam. There we go. Screen's quite dark. It's a little bit hard to read. That's okay, though. Experimental note. Don't forget you found discarding sanitation maintenance. Shouldn't be too difficult to get it up and running with a few key modifications. Blah, blah, blah. Removal, Sud Steeper was successful. Acid Steeper has been delayed, progress set back. Giving up post-dim delivery. Heard knows a broker who overcharged me for information regarding an acid steeper like in Filch. Part was in an old storage facility in Roseway. Never thought I'd go back to that old pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick it up following this next pit stop back to Emerald Vale. There we go. Details come later. Ah! My ears. Okay, so we wanted to do that on the pit stop and then died, so I may as well finish that off. Also got to do whatever these perks are. I'm noticing that my dialogue stuff is falling a bit behind. I might put that up to 27 and then put more into the tech and mechanical stuff, and then we'll call that a day. Anything new with perks? Time dilation lasts longer, only person you can trust. I'm definitely not going to need to get that alone one. Just because of, you know, I'm having a party all the time. The walking one could be useful. Definitely not going to pick up many floors. I think plus 50% XP for companion kills, especially since I'm going to be focusing around them a lot, would be great. Now, let's go have a little look-see outside. Can I land on the planet, or am I stuck with the sky view? Also, where do I even need to go according to that little log I picked up? Where would it be? Do I have to go up to the computer to get that? At least it's only a short walk up. Let's see. Third result. Man, is it Roseway? Sorry, I'm still getting used to the whole tab to exit thing. Let's see if Roseway is a place on there. I doubt it, but... no. I really like the sun thing here, though. Maybe we can ask Ada about it.
How can I be of assistance?
No.
I'll be here.
Okie dokie. Well, it's time to have a little look outside just in case and to interact with more people. I'll also see if I can land on the planet, like I said. Terra 2, Edgewater landing pad.
Above Edgewater, Captain.
Oh, okay, so it's always going to be above the landing pad, but never actually there. That makes sense, I guess. Always got to take you with me and continue. I'm glad I figured out how to change companion settings, even though I'm not really doing that. Oh yeah, I also moved the game onto an SSD, so I'm hoping everything will load a little bit smoother, which it looks like it might be doing, which is really nice. Such a nice looking place. Any update on you? Wait, no, you're a technician. Oh yeah, I forgot. I thought I was near the place where the little mad guy was. Here he is. Oh, he took a while to turn around there.
Never seen the Vale lit up like this before. Go on.
No, nothing new here. Let's have the workbench and a few interesting things, though. I'm not sure what a toss ball stick is. I'm also going to go talk to the vicar, as I was bullied into doing. I'm assuming they're going to be in the shiny place she was complaining about before, but we'll have to see. It's running so much better. That actually might be almost entirely down to it being on an SSD now, but I hope not. What are you doing? Oh yeah, I've got to see what everyone thinks now. There's new people in charge.
Are. Home at last. Can't say I'm all that surprised. What's your excuse? Not like you're being compelled to stick around.
I take it you've given up on the bandit life?
Why? Are you recruiting? I'm kidding. I don't want to miss the next series of The Masked Marketeer.
Do you regret coming back?
No, it's a relief. I missed having a real bed and a functioning latrine.
Oh well. So nothing too crazy there. No, you don't. Am I wearing anything that would draw attention? That's not... No, I'm wearing the same stuff as normal. A little bit damaged, but I don't think I have any real alternative. I guess I could put that on for now. That'd work.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
What's in here again? General store? No, these are bunkers. I've never been here before. Interesting.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Now, why not?
Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
No, I don't mind.
I don't know which company you work for, but if it's Spacer's Choice, boss can still write you up for fraternizing with an incompetent worker. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
There you go, turned up the game a little bit. Well, I've got some training. I could take a look at you.
Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
Oh, what kind of trouble?
People trouble. Lazy worker like me getting special treatment from some out-of-town physiker like you.
No, so
People will talk.
now she knows I'm out of town.
Company
Why don't you
always
see what's
tells
with
us
Spacer's Choice
weak
first then?
spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
Oh, that's ridiculous. You can't blame yourself because you fell sick.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
Esther just said she was going to distribute some medicine to those who needed it.
Esther's got medication? How? Did the boss get a new shipment? I'm sorry, it's just I thought we couldn't spare the medicine. Nope, I'm sorry. I can't accept help from Esther. If I deserved treatment, I wouldn't be here.
No, you're wrong.
Why?
I'm not going to lie about the methods of the company. I don't want people to like it more. But you're not doing yourself any favors punishing yourself like this.
That is exactly what I've been doing. Not my place to dole out punishment. Not even against myself. All right, you made your point. If Esther offers to treat me, I won't turn her down.
There we go. I'll leave you. Slowly helping little people around here. Also, I hear a little cutie. Hey.
Go quiet.
They're so silly.
Boss won't let us have any Adrena time.
Okay, so the general idea is if they have a name, I can talk with them. If they just have a title like Sick Resident, they're just an NPC. I'm assuming. Oh, that's not nice. What? No, no. They are not worth all that. Oh. Oh, it's missing its head. Oh. Did you know sprats are found on... Oh. Oh, that's evil. It's not nice at all. I'll take you since you're not stealing. That person doesn't look like they were as fortunate. No, that's a shame. I'll still make sure to check every room. Oh no, that's Pet Pill. Still not going to steal from there. Well, let's keep looking through. I think all the places I've already looked have the doors open because the game doesn't seem to shut the door really for other people. Good thing I think I'm picking up on the resident system though, so this will be an interactable person.
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to where am I again?
Edgewater?
Edgewater, jewel of the Vale. May the law bless our beloved cannery with 100 years of, what's it called? Productivity. That's the one. Yep, that's us. Productive.
I think you've had a little bit too much to drink there, buddy.
Oh, it's fine. I'm only on my third bottle. I don't start heaving up my guts as long as I can count to 3. Company lets me imbibe as much zero-G brew as I can afford. Even gave me a discount on account of my injury. You jealous yet?
Not particularly. You were injured though?
Yep. Got my mid stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on zero-G brew. After the second bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional.
Not a bad deal. But it does sound like you need a surgeon.
Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
No, I guess I'll leave that guy alone. He's just sort of there. You got anything to say?
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors.
No, thank you.
We'll get you mostly drunk at half the price. Spacer's choice.
I just felt like chatting.
Go ahead.
Wondering if you knew anything about the Hope. I would assume a bartender might have heard a lot or picked up a lot over the time.
The Hope? No, I've never mixed a drink by that name. I could get you a rum and something if you like. Wait, no, never mind. We're all out of something.
I guess this means you've never heard of anybody from the Hope?
Yeah, I got vague recollections of some folklore about a mysterious colony ship.
It's not folklore. I'm from the Hope.
You feeling a bit flushed? Look, why don't you go set yourself down in the corner before you get all tangle-footed?
I'm not drunk. I just want to know if anybody else made it off the Hope.
Then pretend you're drunk. Sober folk don't talk the way you are. Not unless they're looking for a trip to Tartarus. The Hope's folklore, all right? 60, 70-year-old folklore by now. The board don't approve of spreading seditious rumors and falsehoods. You're inviting trouble talking that way, and I don't want a part of it.
You sound scared.
Look, either shut your gob or stick a drink in it. We're done talking about this.
Never mind. I'll leave you alone. Are these holograms? I didn't even notice these were holograms when I first came in. I just thought they were lit up posters. There's a little toilet. We kept the stuff before. Here's a place I'm not supposed to be, but... Nothing particularly worthwhile. I think I will take the ammo though, because I kind of need it. I don't think they'll know. They can't know from looking at me. Let's see what's through here. All sorts of little things. So bit cartridges are basically the cap of this society. I just haven't figured out how much they're actually worth yet. Seems like it has a little bit of variety. Yeah, it's basically Subnautica with the style of toilets and shower they have, which is a little bit silly. What? Oh, there we go. Lovely little balcony view. Oh, I'm probably just going to keep going off to different places then, since I assume... Oh, what was that?
You're falling sick. I don't want you near me.
Are they forcing me to look at that?
I wouldn't do that to you.
What was that? That was forcing me to look at the rocket. It's really weird. I guess I get to appreciate the birds because of it, but that was definitely some kind of bug, I think. Yeah. I'm glad you also can't get stuck behind your companions. That's a really nice quality of life thing. Woo, you are not going to be blocking me in stairwells. Okay, let's see if the vicar is anywhere to be seen here.
Few outsiders visit Edgewater. Your appearance so soon after the town's power is restored seems too great a coincidence.
Reed asked me to do it.
As I thought. Mr. Thompson has wanted the power restored for some time, but didn't possess the fortitude to address the problem himself. Ah, Miss Holcomb. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
This here's Vicar DeSoto. He's always offering spiritual counsel to those that need it.
Thank you for the kind assessment, Miss Holcomb. I admit, I've been quite interested to make our outsider's acquaintance.
What sort of spiritual advice do you offer here?
They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
I was actually going to ask what your religion was all about.
The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan.
What does OSI stand for?
The Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson.
How do you talk to this Grand Architect? Prayer, meditation, or what?
You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us.
Doesn't sound like a very motivational religious philosophy. What's there to aspire to?
We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory, we will know everything. The future, the past, each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace. No one will ever need question their path again. Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential, and we will all become akin to Grand Architects ourselves, after a fashion.
Really? How does that work?
Well, first there's the matter of the secret blood rites and animal sacrifices. I'm kidding. Seriously, though, to truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation.
How did you know? They'll already know that. Found Adelaide's been digging up corpses to improve the soil.
From our own graveyard, just outside the gates. And Silas had not even an inkling. What do they pay the man for?
He spends all day digging graves, Vicar. Sir. Sometimes he's got to sleep.
Yes, of course. My reaction was unreasonable.
Is what she told me true, that the soil's sour and you can't raise crops?
Flowers grow well enough, and creeping ivies, and the fuzzies that grow on rocks, but we don't eat none of that.
It is my understanding that none of the local life, plant or animal, is edible. Earth crops are grown in farms, not isolated cannery towns. Once the spark of life is fled, the mortal form is but unanimated matter, comprised of the same elements as the rest of the universe. We inter for the comfort of the living, not the benefit of the dead. While distasteful, I would judge Ms. McDevitt's actions beneficial to the greater good.
Some might be a bit upset at their dead friends or relatives being used as fertilizer, though.
Then I would counsel them to work through their emotions and assess the matter rationally. Animals are ruled by their hearts. Humans were gifted with intellect for a purpose.
How do you know I'm an outsider?
I've never seen you before, and there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here, except for Ms. Holcomb, who for some reason doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
Let's get back on track.
What would you like to discuss?
Just thought of something else I need to be doing, I guess.
Just a moment. If you're going to be walking around outside, make sure you're well prepared. Unless you don't care for your life.
I don't care for my life. But why? I've been outside, I'm not impressed. I can handle myself better than a vicar.
The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book.
Handsome sum? Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book?
I just want to keep the writing out of laymen's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Yeah, it seems to me like the, I'll need to know a little bit more about this book before I agree to this.
It's a handwritten journal. A
I
faded
already
blue
have
cover
this,
with the
I
name
think.
M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner.
Did I
mark
not
where
already
saw
pick
it
that
on
up in a
map.
cave?
Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
You mean this book? Here you go.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this... French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
You're overreacting a bit, don't you think?
Overreacting? Do you have any idea how many years I spent in...
I found it in a random cave.
You couldn't possibly know, could you? I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
At least you still have your mission work here to give your life a meaningful purpose.
Please. As if my life should have no greater
Oh, he's
meaning than
mean.
proselytizing
You're a
to a
little
bunch
meanie.
of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
What's in it for me?
Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a toss
It's
ball
not very
stick,
nice.
or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
I mean, he's not the best. He doesn't seem to be the best person from how he's talking. He seems to think very highly of himself and talk down to others. But I also think it could be beneficial to sort of help him with this, especially as he does seem like a little bit of an intellectual with an interest in, I guess, a broader line of thinking, so... let's go, I guess.
Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad
He's
for the
back
change
to
of
being
scenery.
nice now after he
And
just
to leave this
spat
place
all
behind.
over everyone, basically, in that
It is my
conversation.
esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar.
That's not
Captain.
nice. Awesome. Well, I guess I have him now. So if I hold that,
Yep, be right over.
can I just change him? Yeah, okay. How do I change his settings? There we go. Weapon mixed, distance medium. Now, once hold to attack a party, continue to fight until the combat is over. I guess I'll keep him as I guess I'll keep him medium. He'll be okay. He can sort of be in that outer ring, I guess. So I'll help him with that, and then hopefully we can get that sorted relatively soon. Anything else around here? Anything else?
Step lively,
Am
Miss
I
Hope.
barefoot? No, why do I sound barefoot?
I'm not winded. Honest. My, boot was untied.
Would hate for you to get left behind, or architect forbid, become lost.
I'm gonna say we're done here. Although this is near. I'll also check whatever I have. I have the cleaning machine, which is an acid steeper. But that's Roseway, wherever Roseway is. Is there a place called Roseway? I'm not seeing a marker either. What is this?
This is where the magic happens. Well, science. Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it, okay.
That's my food now. What's going on here? Priority automatically resets. Oh, look, no skies. Damned mechanicals. Failure on startup. Okie dokie. Failure of cannery machinery. Okay, and that's just because they're putting the wrong, yeah, from the being given the wrong things. Assume you're someone I can talk to.
Oh, hey there. You new to town? I mean, you don't look like you're from around here.
I'm passing through.
I won't take much of your time. Back when I was at camp, I passed myself off as a mechanic. Work was simple, charge up a battery or swap out a water filter. And now I got a proper engineer's job. Only I don't know what I'm doing. Don't know my 3-gauge pistons from my electroscopic actuators. Fact is, I'm in trouble if I don't learn my craft.
For starters, there's no such thing as an electroscopic actuator.
See? I'm learning things already. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3.
I feel
If
like
I had
I've
my
actually
hands
seen
on one
that
of those
mentioned
data
before, and I
pads,
can't
I
remember
could teach myself the ins
where.
and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept
I
a
didn't
copy.
steal them from
Should
her
find
in her
another one
little
back in town.
bunker,
If
did
you
I?
could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
No, there you go. I did pick it up. Today's your lucky day. I've got one of them.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
There you go. The elusive part 3. Someone stashed it away inside the old geothermal plant.
The geothermal
No wonder I
plant?
remembered it.
Now that is just incredible! You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
I'll let you know if I find any others.
Sure! I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
There we go. I should head off. Is that now a, There we go. Companion request, cleaning machine. Wonder if they'll have locations. They do have their own locations, but what was in the vicar? Oh, he has an upgrade. So you can do hacking, threat generated, I'm gonna just give him the base health upgrade. I think that's the safest one to do when I'm not entirely sure how long he's going to be around for. Now, is this taking me to an exit, or is the volume just really close? It's upstairs out there. Interesting. The Inch is very rested right now. Yeah, it's on the other side of the wall. Hey, at least it'll be easy to steal, I think, maybe. Yeah. There we go. Oh, took it in front of that guy. Let's have a look. Critical mass. Okay, so it's just talking about the infection. Don't need to know too much about that. Hey, Ernest.
Hey, you made it. Had a word with the constable yet? Hey, you made it.
Okay. Nothing interesting there.
Somebody's
assume I
been
need to
spinning a
talk
tale
to her
about a
about
lost colony ship. Talk like that'll get you reported real quick.
I'm guessing you're the foreman. I'd like to talk to you about
I
Eugene.
paid his burial fees, didn't I? Let the dead sleep.
I found your letter to Conrad.
Didn't anyone ever tell you not to go rifling through other people's correspondence?
No, don't think so. You were planning on stealing Eugene's gold teeth.
Excuse you. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein already belong to Spacer's Choice. And we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Never mind. I don't have to explain myself to you.
Is that it?
What's on your mind?
No, she's still talking to me. I'm guessing you're the foreman.
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Okay. None of these guys are doing much of anything. Still hate that they killed them to go into the food. That's not particularly nice. I also really want to sneeze. There we go. Good morning. Ow. Sorry, I got a very creaky chair. Hey, that's not too far away. It's probably in one of the abandoned buildings there. Now, what is that extra ability I've unlocked? Does he just break his back? Or does that mean something else? The one under the V. That looks like he's just saying he'll break his back.
I've had quite enough of you!
Did he miss? I think he might have missed.
That's the last of them.
There we go. I don't know what that was supposed to do. I'm also going to start taking all these excess weapons, even if I don't feel like I need them. Then I can start taking them apart to repair my tools instead of what I was doing before. There we go. See, I've already got a shock stick, 131, 106. So why is it better? Because mine got the shore grip. And this has a speaker. Oh, okay. So I'll take that one out, equip that one. That's a stick. So break you down. Break you down. Break you down. Yeah, I can get rid of that. That'll give me 3. There we go. Now I'm starting to actually make use of this stuff. Sentry saber, sentry. Wow, I have a lot of these. So I can actually use them to repair. Bam! Okay, I'm feeling a lot better about this. I should also probably do this. Can I repair? Yeah. Awesome. That actually reduces my stealth skills, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Can I break you down? That gives me 3. There we go. All repaired. They're going to be back here, aren't they? Or not? I guess they just like appearing at the crossroad. That makes a little bit more sense. Please don't have anyone here, though. I did deal with all of you for a reason. You should all be long gone. It's quite nice having such an easy job of everything here. And also, aren't there a lot more bodies I should be able to salvage weapons for? Or does it not remember what was on their bodies when I killed them? I'm suspicious it doesn't remember. Yeah, I think it's all empty now. Anyway, let's go out here. I'll take that stuff. That's through the side. I'm sorry for making you out of breath, main character. Loading. And now to head all the way back. I'm assuming I might go a little bit faster without it equipped, but I honestly really can't tell. It is nice having these repeat little people popping up to just kill at the intersection every time, though. They should learn, though. The bodies are piling up pretty quick, and they don't exactly vanish quickly. Hopefully he appreciates this and it does something other than just help him not get caught out for lying. We'll see though. He just might be a little bit silly. And hi.
Any luck finding one of those engineering manuals?
I found both of them. Oh.
No kidding.
I have to give
Really?
it to... Do I have to give them to him one by one? Part 1 actually. Found it in the community center archives.
Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
And then, hold on, I got one more for you.
Don't keep me in suspense. Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
There we go.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
Helping them all,
I've
increasing
been
my
saving
reputation.
something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Right into my outfit. What is this? Let's have a little look. I assume it'll be there. No, stealth kit, electrocharged surface. This mod stuns. Applies an electrical... Whoopsie daisies. Okay, I guess I'd better go over to the workbench and do stuff. What mods can I install? None for you, none for you, none for you particularly. Why don't I have the baton I normally use? I guess it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so I do actually have the stealth kit. Applies to armor. Wait, that goes to the heavy fitted one. Is that just because that's what I have equipped, or is that the only one I can apply it to? Okay, it's the only one I could apply it to. Electrocharge stuns melee attackers. Stealth kit, which increases stealth skills. That could be quite good. Increases sprint speed. I'll do the stealth one first. Can I install multiple stuff? Yeah, I guess this will just become my, I assume this will just become my primary piece of kit then, I guess. What are you? So stealth skills -5, stealth skills +5, so that should weigh itself, or change itself. Get a bonus sprint speed, and it damages against people. And it looks quite cool, so... The only issue with it, slight issue, is that it's Marauder armor. But I'm assuming the benefit will outweigh basically anything else at this point. Is there anything else I should deconstruct? I do have a spare light machine gun. And now I know how to repair stuff. That's probably quite handy to hold on to. Is there a third person option? Sorry for going through all my settings a lot, but I'm really curious if there's a way to look at myself. 1, 2, 3, 4. View character menu. No, it doesn't. What unsaved graphics settings? Did I accidentally change something in graphics by scrolling? I'm not seeing anything in particular. I guess I'll leave that be then. I hate how I've basically found almost everything, and I have to go to that other random place to get the acid steeper, so... Yeah, I guess I'm moving on. Loading. Apparently in the Outer Worlds too, they're not going to have those loading screens, and it's almost a shame, because I feel like they add a little bit of character and they give you breathing time between going between zones. I mean, I can understand? I guess I can understand not wanting to have them there because, you know, it uses up a bit of time, but it's still a shame to me. Also, look at me go, the sprint speed's really increasing now. We're stacking these up. Should also probably check my, Probably check my... whatever it's called. Stealth. Where is stealth? Sneak. Yeah, so -5 retrofitted power armor and then stealth kit. So yeah, it just neutralizes itself. I look cool. That's pretty cool. That's partly why I wished I could go third person, just so I could see myself, you know, running around, see the armor I'm wearing. But it looks cool with this gun though. There we go. Flip here. I'm awesome. Still gonna mostly default to the rifle though. I should definitely try out the revolver at some point, but for now I just haven't really seen any use to or a reason to. And I'm using a lot of my light ammo for the machine gun anyway. The ship does not look like it's in the best shape, but I assume that's not going to be an issue at any point. Flip, yeah, look at me run. Minirow. It's actually shocking how much better the game's running than yesterday, and I'm not even sure what I did. What did I do? I don't think I did anything. No, weird. Anything new for me? Light assault rifle. 180 DPS, heavy. Sorry, Hannah. Well, time to do this, and they want me to go here. Sure.
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Awesome.
Can we talk?
Sure.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure, we could head over to
Thanks,
engineering.
Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Break time's over. I'll also go speak to the vicar if I can find out where he is, because he might have something to say. Still no response from you. This is her room. Oh, there you are. What are you doing? You're just staring at the books. You're not particularly you're just pondering the blurb. Oh well, that's good enough.
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like. Something vexing you, Captain?
This vexes me. Any ideas where we can find someone who speaks French in this colony?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Sounds like a good lead, but how do we find him?
That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker.
Well, there we go.
It's where
We're kind
I'd
of
go if I wanted to
naturally
get off
following
Terra
out.
2.
Get both of them with me.
Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Of course it's easily hackable. How is it the simple vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
There we go. That's cool. We're getting all this stuff set up. It's kind of funny how science seems to have developed into a religion here. Sorry, I'm just reading some of these. Yep. Oopsie daisies. I'm also going to take your ammo. I'm sorry, guy. I'm sorry, guy. You're not that guy. Awesome. I think we are set then. Let's go. I'm not sure if they'll just come straight with me or if I need to select them when I go, but I'll make sure I do.
Take someone to watch your back, please.
Uh-huh. There we go. I assume both of them will be... I assume both of them are going with me. And that's what that means by default. I also don't appreciate how it opens him by default all the time. Some Groundbreaker. The Empty Man. We'll do Pavati's thing first.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies. Just as I remember.
Hey, Stevedore.
Mechanical.
This happened
Yeah.
just knocked out one of my
Oh.
workers.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of a situation. If you could move along, I'd be obliged.
Don't go telling him where to step. Groundbreaker belongs to all of us.
Felix, first of all, no, it doesn't. And second, shut the hell up. Don't think I won't detain you again.
Looks like you've got enough problems. Mind if I have a word with the kid?
Hey, knock yourself out. Or him, if you're so inclined.
Whatever you heard, it's all true.
I heard you. I'd like to hear your side.
I had this foreman, right?
I actually don't have any context.
Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
And that's when you resolved your differences like an adult, right?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Nah, sounds like you're better off on your own.
Yeah, I reckon you're right. Imagine me wasting my life loading boxes, unloading boxes, watching the ships roll in and take off. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Yeah, that's me, Captain of the Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Thank you. Well, I never caught your name.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you around.
See you around, boss.
Oh, there we go. That's that set, I guess. I just wanted to talk to the named people.
We move cargo 16 hours a day, and half of us still can't afford a bed.
That's not particularly nice. Should still probably focus a little bit more on getting over there.
Just arrived. Head over to
Customs and inspection, right this way.
I indeed am custom.
Identification, please.
Hawthorne's.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
That's not nice.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Probably when I got the negative, thing. I'll talk to him and straighten this
You
out.
take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me.
I'm assuming it's when I, as I said,
and
when
if
I
you're
got the
headed that way,
negative
would you mind doing
notice,
me a favor?
when it dropped when I helped the colony. But sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Got it.
Much appreciated.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Seems like there's some tension between board and groundbreaker.
You noticed, huh?
Yeah, I'm sharp like that.
What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top and manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Well, I'm glad it terrifies them. Keep pushing them.
It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
Thanks for the info.
Sure thing.
I'll see you around.
Be seeing you.
I don't think I need too much more information. There we go. Should I talk to security people, or am I just going to get in trouble?
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today?
Nothing.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
I'll be on my way. Oh, quest objective requires you using a disguise will...
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Yeah?
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings
I'm
of
sorry,
the
I'm
universe.
still trying to figure out the
What
mechanics
else
of
in
this game.
colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
Well, he said that this is where we could, get the... okay, so I assume I do need to talk to him anyway to get the logs. I'd really like to get back there.
We can't just let anyone walk in here. I wouldn't be, well, it's not... we just don't. Maybe if you clear an open bounty and get in good with Commandant Sunita, or help Chief Tennyson fix this heat.
Yeah, I could probably
that
fix
might
the
warrant
stuff.
A thank you tour or something.
I don't think bribing would work too well. Any chance he'll change your mind?
Well, let me think about it for a minute. No?
You don't sound awfully sure of that.
We got a lot of rules to follow. Hard to remember them all sometimes.
It's fine, I take your meaning.
Appreciate it. You being so understanding and all.
What if some of that contraband's mine and I'm here to claim it?
That'd be awful weird. On account of you should be locked up back here too then.
Do you do unknown tours or something?
I told you we don't.
I'm pushing him a lot.
If you clear an open bounty and get in good with Commandant Sunita,
I was just hoping I could talk through it. I just don't have a high enough speech skill for this.
That might warrant a thank you tour or something.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Let's see if I can leave the conversation. And you're not the one to talk to fix the temperature stuff, are you? Now, how do I use the I don't have it to apply to anything, do I? How do I use the disguise kit, whatever it's called? Because that was a pretty pretty big deal. I don't think it'd be the stealth kit. Nah, I'm sure I'll figure it out, question mark.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Rizzo Special Vodka.
Okie dokie.
Taste the rainbow.
I can't wait to aftertaste the rainbow, thank you very much. Whoa.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back! I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Ah, whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
Is the Lost Hope related to the Hope?
Assholes in their big...
Mayhaps. I see there's a medical bay. It's waste dreadful. I didn't even think about the potential connection to the Hope and the Hope being lost. There we go, Lost Hope. There might be something actually in here.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
Canyons of acid and sulfur.
Yep, nothing interesting. I'm going to go talk to the bartender. Maybe they'll be a little bit less uncomfortable with discussing it than the last
Seeking
one.
relief from the heat? Till Junlei gets those radiators fixed, I've got the
Also,
next
I know
best
for a
thing.
fact I could fix those radiators, I think. Yeah, what's this heat issue I hear people complaining about?
The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday. And we're all sweating buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it.
It sounds like you might have an issue with your thermal control system.
Couldn't say, and I wouldn't be pouring drinks professionally if I could. All I know is we're cooking in our own juices here, and it's only gonna get worse.
Maybe I can do something about that.
That's not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find Chief Junlei in engineering.
All these traders in the system heard anything interesting?
Only the usual. Marauders all over space. You ever wonder how folk who can't figure the bleeding edge technology of a spoon can manage to get ships into space?
Autopilot, I'd assume. Anyway, thanks and goodbye. Let's see if there's a... Let's see if we have a bonus little one about, Can talk to this person. Don't seem to have a quest relating to fixing the heating yet, so I'll have to try and find that person separately. I will go into the medical bay though, because I spotted that before, out in the corner of my eye over there. Now, I wouldn't really trust it as a medical bay. It's a meta-bay.
Here?
I love the meta-bay.
You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
Yeah, they're making a scene.
Something I can help you with?
Boo.
Take care.
Who is it that I need to talk to? Because I feel like I've missed that portion of the thing. Now, talk to Wanda Borsett in the sick bay. No, yeah, I should have guessed she'd be just through here.
Can't say I've seen you before.
And smoking. Smoking
I
is
take
a
it you're a freighter captain?
medical professional.
If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Let's see. Wheeler says your shipment won't be coming in soon.
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
Let's see. I could try to find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time.
Wow, that
We
is a
need
lot
his
of
delivery
XP.
soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Well, there we go. I've been booted out of that. Not sure if I can talk to her again about anything, though. Let's see. Acid Steeper we definitely can't do. I still want to do the intro. I still want to do the drinking thing. I want to introduce her as quickly as possible. Anyone important?
Sorry, am I causing a scene?
No.
See, Furu? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Good for you. Maybe I can look in, though.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
There we go. Bye-bye. Look in. I assume Jessie will be around the back here, and they're just not treating them. Sick Marauder, Sick Bay Nurse, Sick Marauder. That is a restricted area that I most certainly don't want to go back to. I'm really hoping she's not in a... Is she gonna be in the restricted area out there? Can I get through by talking to you?
Keep hanging around and I'll begin to think you're here for me. What can I do for you?
Nothing for now. Okay.
You have yourself a day then.
Maybe I'll try talking to the receptionist. I don't want to walk straight into a restricted area like that.
What seems to be the problem?
I'd like to Jessie Doyle.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
The records say, have you ever actually spoken to her yourself, though?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
No,
Take care.
I could try to sneak in. I'm still not sure how the disguise kit I got functions, wherever that may be. Is it one of these? Holographic shroud. See, this seems like something I should be able to use, but I'm almost certain it's story exclusive. ID cartridge, you'll now be automatically disguised. Oh, that's how the disguise thing works. I remember now, getting the IDs. There we go. Trespassers will be shot on sight. Your holographic shroud has activated, giving you temporary access to this restricted area. Moving drains its energy. When it runs out, they'll see and interrogate you. Talk your way out of the interrogation to reset your shroud. It will get harder to talk your way out the more you are interrogated. Okie dokie. Well, let's continue here. Ah, my ears! Okay, I see how it works.
Wish they'd let us off station. Air up here is just recycled spacer fart.
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die early of an infection.
Oh, it works on all of them as well. That's really silly. I mean, it makes sense.
On rotten time. Leave me in peace. You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Sounds like a garbage excuse. Open the door before I kick it down.
She'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
There we go.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See,
Not
I owe
even
them
remotely.
a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
Ellie asked me to help you, so that's what I plan to do.
Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me,
Sounds like I have
I'd
a
owe
lot
you
to
one
sort out.
even bigger than Ellie owes me.
I'll talk to him for you.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Well, gotta hope this disguise keeps working long enough to get out of here. I assume it will. Hello, inquiring eyes.
If you got a maintenance issue, take it.
No one's even gonna question that. I guess no one was really looking, but that is a little bit funny to me at least. Do. There we go. Let's go see this person. And what's going on here? Welcome, administrator. Any of these important ones? Crew's morale is fortunate to the quality of the outhouse. Take away their privacy and dignity. Let's get that toilet fixed. So, broken toilet. Okay. A nice roots of dethawed. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Dodgy. The boarding bands. Okay. Da. Okay, so there's just a little bit of dodgy stuff going on. That'll be fine. Let's go talk to them.
Unless you have business.
Move along.
Well, I have business with the board, so please don't shoot me.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent. Well, mostly.
I
Okie
think
dokie.
everything in here is worth more than I made in my whole life.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Alex is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
What was your relationship with him?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Yep.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
I'll tell him the escape pod accident.
Oh, awful business that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details.
Again, I'm very sorry, but can we get back to the topic?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
I wonder if I can give like a vague answer. Alex never mentioned Phineas.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my
It's
head.
funny how they all have their own stand-ins for the word
I'm
God.
sorry.
God, this is annoying.
terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
It's kind of funny how all the way up the corporate chain, no matter how heartless and brainwashed they are all human in their own ways. I'm here about Jesse Doyle.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs.
Maybe I can pay it off?
Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
She's worth more alive than dead. Put her under an indenture contract.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
She's hiding in a sick bay to avoid assassins.
You might be surprised. But we'll proceed on the assumption she'll be reasonable. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
I wanted to ask you something else.
Be my guest.
Does it seem hot here to you?
Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp. How can I be expected to work in these conditions? Chief Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I've seen no action from her. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
Can you get me to Stella Bay?
Good law. Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
Me? So, no?
No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
What are those locked doors in the back?
A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
Does Chairman visit here often?
Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use.
What do you do here exactly?
I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands.
Big fish in a small station. Nice setup.
I have few complaints.
Why are there armed guards in here?
Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large? Tremendously impressive.
I'm getting weird undertones
They're
from
here to
this.
keep the peace, of course.
I'm not smart. I'm not smart. Someone has
Indeed. What is the saying? The two most common elements in the universe are hydrogen and stupidity. Someone must stand for reason and order, and the board is best equipped to do so.
Nice. One more thing.
Please, go ahead.
Please let me fix the heating. No.
Ask away.
Oh, that's annoying. Do I bring up this? Yeah, my ears. I just almost feel like it's better to not bring up any of that stuff, especially since I seem to be going relatively good right now. Intelligence. Okay. I don't think there is a way for me to level up intelligence, which is mildly annoying. Steal from humans, unlock restricted items, find 25% more bits. Nothing interesting there. Tinkering cost would be good. Just reading through this stuff. 20% a chance to get a basic mod, I guess so, but not too special or interesting. I guess I could do that just to get their hit effects unlocked. And may as well do the staggering on the off chance I block dialogue. Yeah, I'll do that. That seems good enough. There we go. And in the journal I got some new stuff I assume to get rid of. Because I've already read this stuff. I just don't want to have the notifications from it again. Okay. Time to talk about the address. Time to address them. Give them the update on the debts. Hopefully it's all sorted, because it'd be a bit annoying if it wasn't.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice, too. The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you
wow,
what, I'm a little short on
19,200
bits at the
XP.
moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better-than-average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
You saying you work for me just because I helped Jesse?
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
Well, what exactly did Jesse do for you?
She helped me win a bet.
And what was the bet?
We were on a smuggling run planetside when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur.
And
as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jesse hadn't picked it off.
so she saved your life?
Yeah, but the important thing is I won the bet.
Give me a second. There we go. Well, welcome aboard,
You
I
won't
guess.
be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Meet me on the ship. There we go.
Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to
I'm
nab
glad
a
I can
cabin
pick
with
them
a
up without
view.
needing to
Welcome to the
dismiss
crew,
another.
Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
Well, goodbye to you too. Is it Gladys time? Is it really that time? No, I've got to introduce you first. I've been meaning to do that the whole time. I've also got to remember to pick up these ID cards that are all over the place. Hopefully I don't have to steal them.
Wish we had bigger weapons. No.
Ooh, it is very hot out here.
Those XF411s?
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
Could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff.
There we go. Nothing to... Dear lady, facilitated. Interesting. Dang, that's annoying. Pluck juicy phrase. Let the frog boil a while longer. Well, now we know a bit more about their situation. They're basically being screwed over by the big
Junlei
company.
Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Robin, nice to meet you.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Copy that, I guess.
At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Just passing through.
Statistics don't lie. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different.
That's just the
So
main
welcome
character
aboard.
energy I exude as the protagonist. Kind of warm in here. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Why haven't you fixed them yet?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
As an surely the board doesn't want Groundbreaker to roast.
They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
You need a contractor. I'm available to work out for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Got it.
Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
I don't see the issue. I'll talk it over with the crew and get back to you. That seems nice and easy. There we go. I'll go do the parts before introducing them in case it means I lose a companion for a while. Here we are. Oh. It's the whole little loading zone. See, this is a place where I would appreciate not having loading zones. This tea is good.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company? A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal.
No? Is he genuinely just going to attack me immediately?
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Oh, I don't have high persuasion. You're only getting this out of this alive if you play nice.
Ooh, look at the courage on this one. Lay it on me, boss. Give me a taste of that fiery primal spirit.
I'm just here for some parts. Junlei sent me.
That's right, sir.
Oh, Yunlei?
Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back, with the crew.
So I can grab that part then?
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute.
I mean, I could 100% kill all of these people.
Prophecy. Shit like that.
Incoming.
There we go. I would have loved to have talked this through. Yeah. There we go. We're fine. I blinded him at least. Oh, I just realized I'm gonna die. I was not paying attention. I did not look at my HUD. Maybe I take back what I said about not liking the centered HUD as much. Okay, so I'm gonna have to... It's not particularly worth talking to them then, is it?
Who there? Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company? A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now.
There we go. Keep shooting while I can. Switch to machine gun for him. There we go. Take out the murder drone. Oh, I am close to death again. I didn't even realize. What do I have in my medical supplies? Okay, that's base health up. I forgot I have companion abilities.
Never anger a man of the cloth.
Yeah, there we go. Shoot that guy in the butt. Oh, this is kind of fun. It feels almost like a turn-based game when I do that. Flip, yeah. So, the outlaws are the ones to look out for here. There we go. I've also got to make sure to pick up a lot more of these supplies once I kill them. Come on, you're a sniper. I know you need to get far away. And you're going to have to stop soon. There we go. Yeah, well, they took him out, but they haven't taken her out. Oh, maybe I am actually very underprepared for this. I might actually be underprepared. Well, they can't... In hand-to-hand, I should be fine, because I have, like, the electrified... I have the electrified thing. And, thing, healer, knock that guy out, take his stuff. Oh, don't you dare. Come on, I do... There we go. I might actually be able to make this through solo. Never mind. Do I have anything that can help me more with this, or am I... I do have a plasma rifle. There we go. That's a big one taken out. I did not want to have to fight through this, but I do think that was the only sort of outcome that could have worked here. Let's... Oh, that was intense. Ooh, let's break down some of this stuff. Lightweight Spacer's helmet. Do I look good in it? No. I'll get the armor parts back to repair my stuff, which I will definitely need. Hey, on the bright side, on the pretty bright side, I'm going to get an absolute ton of items from this. I'm going to be able to make a lot of money through sales. Already emptied you. Take you. I should also make sure to use the plasma weapons a bit more. I've been picking up energy cells and just not using them. Which, you know, I assumed it'd be a bit more rare, so it wasn't necessarily worth it, but... This is making me reconsider a little bit. I also don't feel so bad stealing from these guys, considering how awful they seem to be. I also love the charge up mechanic of this.
Understood. I'll keep my head down.
Ominous. I assume I can just sort of steal as much as I want from here. Heavy weapon, lock on, uses energy. Interesting. Okay. That's a light assault rifle. That's a heavy assault rifle. They both use heavy. Whoopsie daisies. I keep accidentally adding stuff to junk instead of breaking them down. At least I've got the inventory space for all this, but what is this stuff? I'm also going to put the mock apples in here because those are my favorite types where they increase regeneration. Little guy, little grub. Oh, they're silly. Okay. Yeah, nothing dodgy's going on here. They just have little guys as pets. Take the plasma cutter just in case. Doesn't seem like anything too crazy is going on here. At least in my eyes. Ooh. None of you guys are doing too hot, are you? Ooh. I'm seeing a bit of a sneaky here. Was this a way to go around without them seeing me? Of course it was. Again, in any Bethesda game, I'm sure I would not have been able to make it through without a ton of insanely frustrating maneuvering. Okay, nothing. I'm gonna have a look in here in case this was another... Oh, okay. So there were plenty of ways to make it through here without needing to worry about hacking that. That's okay, I don't mind about making a little bit of noise, especially since I've killed them all. Steal all this stuff. I'll probably have to get rid of the alcohol to sell as junk at some point. Ow, my ears! In fact, I'll do that now since I'm never really going to use the medical stuff. Body attributes, great, great, great. That seems good. Don't want that one. Don't want these. Companion ability cooldown, that seems very good. Harmful effects, awesome, awesome. Okie dokie. I think this plasma weapon is going to replace my main pistol. And it also looks really cool. I love that little red rotating bit there.
Smells kind of like old Bess's outflow pipes.
I love taking the stuff. I also think once I get the next mission or so sorted, I'll stop to keep this short and then I'll just keep chipping away at the game as I have more free time. Oh, should upgrade though. I forgot about that. Dialogue, 100%. You're getting all the points. Cow duration, awesome. Confirm you. Accept. Perks. If I get one more of these, I'll start unlocking the tier 2 perks, so that'll be really good. Vendor prices. Damage per floor. Science weapon. Is this a science weapon? Does it say what the category is on these, or not really? Long guns, long guns, long guns. I have no idea, so I'm not really going to risk it. I'm going to increase my carrying capacity with how much I've been picking things up. And then you've got a bunch of them. Melee damage, extract mods in the field, armor rating, range damage. Yeah, considering I'm probably going to keep her as like my main person, I'll give her all the perks, and then I assume you have your own little upgrade to do. Dialogue combat. Increase the duration of your dialogue combat effects while Max is in the party. I'm going to improve the hacking one, just to try and sort of buff myself while he's here. I may as well make the most of it, and I'll talk to you now.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Got the parts for the radiators. What now?
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight man-to-pillar infestation.
Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Yeah, I can deal with them. I'll make my way down there.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
There we go.
Those repairs won't make themselves.
I know, but can I introduce you? There you go.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
15,000 XP.
I was just thinking...
I am going to level
I haven't
up
got much
very
experience
soon.
working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei. We'll keep that in
Junlei
mind.
is fine.
There you go. Nudge.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
There we go. Don't be shy about requesting time off.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain.
Hope I don't regret this.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest.
I somehow
Sorry.
don't think this is professional flustering. At least in my eyes. But nice job.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Well, I guess we'll be on our way and we'll deal with that infestation. Especially now I got this fancy new little plasma weapon. Nah. I assume I'm meant to go down there. Is this just going to be a standard lift to take me down?
All I'm saying is, our lives are predestined upon a path that is only visible in retrospect. If I could have predicted my life path would lead to prison, and thus avoided it, wouldn't I have done so? And even if I had, it still would have been unavoidable.
We got a yapper on board. Oh, yeah, no, I forgot. These guys are... Yeah. Die, stupid thing. Okay, so they're doing... I think they're doing whatever that null damage thing is called. They should be pretty easy to take care of, though. There's only a few. We'll make our way through. There we go. Die, you little annoying kid. Did they drop anything? I guess I'll take the glands just in case they're worth much or can be used for anything. Can't wait to pick this up again tomorrow. Oh, there we go. Switch over to this. Bullets might be more worth using here.
So they're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
Okay. I guess I might need to work my way around here. No, that's a mechanical sentry.
Processing.
Are you a friend? No, they're not friends.
A fight.
Oh, why are they not friends? Come on, let me hit your core. It's like should be the easiest little thing to hit. Now it's exposed. I hate you.
Incoming.
I think I need to be a little bit more careful with this stuff in the future. Also, why can I not get through there? I'll just use this electric baton. I assume that'll do a lot more for me than the rest. There we go. Knew I'd just be able to run down. I hate you little combat drones. I hate you on Hannah's behalf because she seems to hate you, so therefore I hate you too. And here we basically are. So I was just checking there was nothing important to pick up from around here.
Initiated.
Huh? No. Cannot use while in combat? Where are you? Oh, they're up there. Oh, I can deal with that, I guess. Fine. It's annoying, so I would have thought they'd be friendly towards me. Maybe this isn't the best weapon to use, but at least it doesn't use ammunition, so I'm not wasting an absolute ton of my limited resources on this stuff. Okay, so now I can unbar that door that I was struggling with before, and finally go through the terminal. Yep. Nothing. A road workaround, half-cooked solutions, rally our spirits, awesome, not around. Groundbreaking move. Okie dokie, so they want to make improvements, but can't really. It's an old ship.
Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
This should be a nice, easy way to get out. I'm going to ignore all the ladders as well. I don't need ladders. What is this stuff? Oh, it just incinerated them. That makes sense. Okie dokie. So we're just getting even more tension between them and the corporation.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Of course. The cosmos
Dang it,
is
this game's
generated
fun.
and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity.
I need to stop playing really soon, but like,
Right.
it's fun.
You had a question?
I wish I didn't have to.
Never mind. That about answers it.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Awesome. We'll be on our way then, I guess. Also, for the people watching now, if you're interested, I'm going to be scheduling another stream for tomorrow. It'll be starting a few hours earlier than this one, but if that is in your time zone, I'll actually be able to properly get into it and play for a solid session instead of just the quick hour and a half from before. Let's see. Journals, anything interesting? I know I've got to get the security terminal. It's probably quite important, I would assume. Especially because that's for one of my main companions and the main reason I took him with me. Yeah, they won't notice. So I'm laughing at all the really silly theme songs as I go by. Wow, I just realized I'm basically rich. I have 12,000 bits. Or whatever they may be called. I'm not sure where to go for that, but I'm going to keep walking around anyway, just so I get a decent lay of the land. Oh, this is interesting. What's up here? Nice. Thank you, music box. Is this meant to be... Is this intended to be anything, or have I just found a little, little Easter egg and that's about it? I hate doing this. Oh, electrical warning signs. Warning signs only make it more intriguing, I think. Let's see. Aramid ballistics makes a fine line of protective clothing. It's a safety harness too. Let's see how I look in it and not in my standard wear. Hey, maybe I could get, there's not a raised position. There's no raised position for them. That's a shame. This looks cool though. Maybe not this, but this definitely does. Volume, oh, okay, so that, I need to keep that in mind. That's a really important thing for stealth there. I'm sorry, little skeleton. Oh, there's nothing, I don't think there's anything I can get to back there. Dang it. Yeah, I can make it down safely. Little drops at a time. There we go. Oh, I just realized it's because they jumped straight down and they didn't use any form of, landing things to break their fall. Oh, the terminal's in another room here. Okay, that would be the door I came through before, I think. Is it worth leaving and going back in? I think it might be, just so I can reset that timer. I don't have the ability to hack it. Oh, dang it. There's got to be a way I can interact with someone, maybe.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to
Please see
inquire
me as
about
what
the
I am.
bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
Nope. This guy seemed a bit more gullible, though.
What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today?
No. I was hoping one of these people could help.
Got my sights on you.
But I don't think
You the
they
new
can.
hire? Nice to meet you.
Unless this person's gonna go and walk through there and open it for me. I think, as much as I would not like to, I should probably call it here for the day. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it here for today. I'll pick up tomorrow morning, play for a lot longer, and then see if I can get this stuff sorted. But I'm definitely having fun, and this is certainly a game I'm going to come back to. So I'm going to save here. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and I will be back. I'll schedule a stream on my channel, so it'll come up and you can get the notification for that. And Hannah will be streaming later tonight with even more Kenji. So thank you again, and goodbye.